Hi, I'm Eric. Um, the choreographer I had for this project was Germaul Barnes. Um, I chose Germaul because I worked with him in Hearts of Men this summer. I was in his rep for the Hearts of Men show. Um, and he was just a really interesting choreographer. I thought his process was it was different to say the least. Um, we only worked with him for like 2 weeks, but within those 2 weeks, like he managed to get really like personal and deep, and I think it was just like a thoughtful process of like I don't know. I ended up getting a lot from that 2 week process. So I just thought he was an interesting choreographer, and on top of that, like we took one of his classes, and he was just overall a cool guy. And like me and Elijah really kicked it off with him, and he told us to keep contact with him, and that like if we need help with something, he was there and all this stuff. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity to keep in contact with him. So that's why I chose him. What I appreciate about Mr. Barnes is that he's, like I said, he's a really thoughtful person. He has a lot of experience in the dance world, like literally all over the world with a bunch of different people. Um, so, and you see that like through his choreographic process, and just like by the type of person he is. So, what's the next question? Things that surprise you about the choreographer. So when I went to meet with him, he let me take he let me take company class with some people that he dances with or that dance for him, and it was a lot of fun. Everyone there was really nice, and then right after that, he had a rehearsal for a solo. Um, what surprised me was how different it was from the work that I did with him. The work that I did with him was really like African cultured, inspired. So it was like a literally like a lot of African movement, but like still like it had like a lot of like Lamone movements and things like that. But this solo that he was working on was really different. It was about a woman dealing with self confidence like after leaving someone. So it was interesting. It was a young lady that was doing the solo. So I was just surprised by the different like texture and quality that the solo brought to the table compared to the group piece that I did with him at Hearts of Men. So it was cool to see the different like all the variety I guess that he has like within his experience, and how like it still made sense. Like it wasn't like it was a completely different dance that he was just trying out. Like you can tell he still knew what he was doing while he was like coaching her through the rehearsal. Um, what was your experience of delving into this choreographer's life? I actually really enjoyed speaking to him. Um, he has this very like almost zen atmosphere about him that makes everything like really comfortable. So I like he just told me that like everything you do to use it as an experience, and that life as a dancer is all about like continual growth, and basically nothing's ever gonna stay the same, but you have to stay true to yourself. Um, so I feel like I got a lot out of this, not only like from observing rehearsal and class and all these things, but just like in general from just being with him. Like I got a lot out of it. I got lucky because he literally let me spend basically the whole day with him. Like I said, I took class in the morning, and then after that he had rehearsal for the solo, and then after that we went to Applebee's, which is where we did the interview. Hold, wait, what happened? Okay, sorry, the computer locked. Which is where we did the interview, and then after that, we went to another rehearsal at the Joffrey School because he was setting Bill T. Jones' work over there. So it was really interesting. I kind of feel like in one day I got to experience all the different sides of him. I got to see the teacher in him. I got to see the rehearsal director for his own work. I got to speak to him about his views on everything. And I also got to see him set another choreographer's piece on different students. So overall, what I gained from the experience, I don't know. I'd kind of say just an open mind to everything and to yourself. Um, the dance world is really unpredictable, I'd say, but he basically let me know that everything is like as long as you know what you're doing, as long as you stay true to yourself as a person and as a dancer, then everything will kind of fall in its place. And even choreographically, everything will fall in its place with where you are with yourself, kind of. So it was just all in all, it was a great experience to be able to chat with him and to be able to see how he worked as a teacher, as a choreographer, and as a person. And I really enjoyed and appreciated this experience.